What's going on, YouTube? This is Beretta19 back at y'all with another video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell, and drop as many comments down below, like and share video. Today, you guys, I want to talk about a very funny and very funny and good subject, very good subject and everything. Today, you guys, I had a very unique day. I got another video that I made. It's going to be coming up in a minute. This is actually my second video I'm making today. You guys, I met some really cool, and I already knew it was, so before I even explain my story, what I'm going to talk about today and everything, there's good in everybody in every race. Okay? I know you guys often hear me talking about how black people are treated, but you got good white brothers and sisters as well. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I make that clear to some boneheaded ass person who misunderstand what I'm saying. I ran into two separate situations. I ran into two cool white dudes today. They were real cool, real nice and everything. One had loaded my truck and everything. Funny as hell, dude. And then we're just sitting there, chit-chatting. We was talking about, some stuff going on in the world and some stuff that happened and everything. Real cool brother. And I want to make this clear, because I know a lot of people, say, oh, well, he's racist, he don't like white people and everything. I want to make something crystal clear to you. I have several white friends. I know several white cops and everything. And some my white friends I've been knowing for damn near 10 years. Hell, people I buy my firearms from are friends of mine. They're white. But what I love about it and everything, they treat me by character just like I treat them by character. And like I said, at the end of the day, anytime I get on here, I want equality, all of us to be treated equally. That's what I ultimately want to happen. But yeah, I was just sitting there talking with the guy and everything who's loading my truck. This is the first story. Sitting there chit-chatting, he was telling about people, respect, kids to act right and everything. But he was talking about, in this particular case, it's him talking, I was listening to him and everything. Kids growing up, in poverty, in a chaotic environment and everything, they expect them to be okay. He was talking about black kids and everything. White brother, like I said, you didn't say nothing off the wall or nothing like that. The brother had some good sense on him. So I'm sitting there talking with him and everything. I said, yeah, man. I said, you're absolutely right. And I said, the thing about it is, we're all supposed to treat each other by our character, not by the way we look. Now, nobody in this world had any say-so about what race they was going to be or what color they was going to be. And no one had any say-so about that. The only thing we know is, shit, I'm here. That's all we know. So I had to talk with him and everything. Real cool dude. Loaded my truck up and everything. It took him about 30, 45 minutes, give or take. But he was just real cool. Had a good conversation and everything. Had a good hand on the shoulder. And I said, man, we need more people like you with that mindset. And I want to, like I keep saying again and everything, I am not prejudiced. I am not racist. I don't give a damn what asshole may think or say that I am. I'm not everything, but most of my trouble, I'm going to put it this way, most of my trouble have came at the hands of white people. Most of the problems that I've had and everything have came in. And that's not saying that all white people are bad, because that's a lie, because not all black people are good. You guys heard me say many a times, I say I understand both sides of the fence. Like I said, I have black friends, I have white friends, Asian friends, Puerto Rican, Latino friends, and sure enough, my Mexican friends. And if they even know some Arabs and stuff that are nice people. It's about your character, who you are inside, man. That's ultimately what it comes down to. And that's what this flimsy ass world need to understand. Martin Luther King said it best. He had a dream that that black people, white people, Puerto Rican, Asian, whatever the case may be, we will all get along together, respect each other, and love each other. That's really what it's all about. None of this segregation, none of this he over there, that family. If we all can come together, if we all can respect each other and everything, all this crazy shit that's going on in the world will stop. But you want to know what the problem is? You have people in them damn corporate office, some people in the White House. If that ever did come a day where we all respected each other, and we all loved each other and everything, you know how much money people would lose. Because there's no money in peace. I'm going to say that again. There's no money in peace. So we need the chaos. Because if we had peace and everybody love and respect each other with no prejudice, with no police brutality, was no hatred, was no bitterness and everything, what we need the cops for? what we need laws for. So just you know, I just wanted to throw that out to you. Second story, actually, I just had this happen about a couple hours ago, or something like that. But second story, I was here at this Travel Plaza and everything, and I went to go get me something to eat. And no, it was like $10 or $11. Like I said, a cheeseburger and some little hot meal with chicken, corn, and macaroni. Chicken, corn, and mashed potatoes with gravy. Just something to get through the night. You know, just eat a little something. You know, only eat once a day. For those who don't know, I only eat once a day. That's it. Only eat one big meal a day. That's it. He's a trucker. When I say white guy, I must be specifying that as far as the adjective white. So I'm sitting there, and I went to scan my car. My car told me to decline. Now, I know I got the money in there, so I know I'm not losing my mind. Otherwise, I wouldn't have went in there. So I sit there going, ain't this some bullshit? You know how it is. You swipe that damn card. You know you have money in there. And then you look, say, oh, damn. Now it's saying decline. Now I got to go back here. Got to call my bank, blah, blah, blah. White trucker stood up and everything. Or should I say, came to the counter. He said, man, I'll pay for your dinner. He said, oh, how much is it? I said, it's only $10, and like I said, $10, $11, give or take. And everything. He said, oh, I pay for it, brother. I said, really? He said, yeah, man. He said, I pay for it. Ain't no problem with it and everything. He said, I'm in a little bit of a rush anyway. I said, I shook his hand. I said, thank you, man. I appreciate that. You know? And like I said, it's not me teaching that, oh, open your eyes, Brandon, and everything. You know, now you see that. No, I already knew that there are good white brothers and white sisters in the world. I already knew that. My problem is, and everything, the world needs to know that it's good on both sides. That's my problem. But instead of all this hatred and bitterness and everything, let's do our time and everything to make sure that we treat each other accordingly. I know you a lot of times you get on here and hear me say, man, that damn Klansman pissed me off. Man, that damn Klansman did this, that did everything. I understand all that. And I'm not lying and everything. They did. And like I said and everything, I do have more trouble and everything out of white people than I have any other race. That's not a racist statement. That's just an honest statement. And I'm sure a white person would say, well, I've had more trouble out of blacks than I've had anything. You guys, it's not the race, it's the character of man or woman that you're entertaining. Please understand that. It's a character of man or woman that you're entertaining. Now, those two situations that you just heard me describe today happened today. Happened all in the same day. Now, I'm at the end of my shift today. You know, I'm pulled over from right done for the night. But I just want to let you guys know and everything. Just like you saw me make a video of there are some good cops out here. Shouts out to you, Donnie, and everything. Despite you never answered none of my text messages. It's all right, brother. I got you. But there are some good, you know, white brothers and white sisters out here. Because in God's eyes, we all are kids. Excuse me. And we all supposed to be brothers and sisters. And don't get it twisted, you guys, and everything. When you hear me get on here, because I do not want to be misunderstood. When you hear me get on here and say that some white person done this or some Klansman get on my nerves and everything, that is because of something that has happened. I didn't say that all white people are bad. Just like I don't believe that most white people think all black people are bad. But I'm saying from my experience, I've had more trouble out of them. They do the most craziest shit ever, and I'm be sitting there scratching my head like, what the hell are you doing? But I have more incidents and everything where I have good encounters, you know, with white brothers and white sisters and everything. But at the same time and everything, like I said, to each his own, to each his experience. I'm just saying from my experience and everything, those two white brothers that I ran into today were cool as hell, which I already knew is good white people. That's what I said. If we strip down the color and attach on the character, then we make the appropriate adjustment and appropriate reaction to what's going on. Okay? Like I said, the people I buy my firearms from and everything. Shouts out to you, Frank. Shouts out to you, Sam. You know, shouts out to you guys at Gun and Tackle and everything. They're my white brothers. Now, those guys, I've been knowing them damn near 10 years. And just about most of my firearms that you guys see, I bought from them. They're good people and everything. I have a number of respect for them. They got a number of respect for me. I look at them as extended family. I keep trying to tell you guys, I am not prejudiced. Never have been, wasn't raised that way. But when somebody pisses me off and everything, you gonna hear about it. Okay, who you are. You do something dirty to me, something low down to me, I'm gonna tell you. So, but like I said, it were good brothers and everything, and I asked God to bless the brother, the trucker, the white trucker and everything who paid for my meals. He didn't have to do that. Of course, eventually I would have solved it and got it taken care of and everything. Come to find out, I was $2 short on my card versus what the tab was. They said it was only $10, $11, so it wasn't like no, oh my God, and everything. So, but the guy was very nice. He didn't have to do that, and I appreciate it. Like I said, I shook his hand and everything. I said, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. And I also shook the guy's hand that when I loaded my truck and everything. That's all I'm asking for you guys. I mean, anybody, viewers out there and everything, I'm not asking you to love me. I'm not asking you to do that and everything. But let's respect each other. I respect you, you respect me. I understand we may come from two different backgrounds and everything, but that should not limit and that should not change how you treat me. Now, if I'm acting ignorant, and I'm going to go here, now, if I'm acting like a nigga, then that's different. But if I'm not acting that way, if I'm not bothering nobody, policeman, if I'm not doing any of those things, what's the problem? Now, if I'm out here robbing, drinking, smoking, baby mama drama, then I can see you saying that. But I don't act that way. I don't carry myself that way. I've had a couple of my white friends tell me I can go in places that most black men can't go into. Now, what does that tell you? Is that saying I'm Mr. All That? Hell no. I got my faults and flaws and everything just like the next man. I'm being 100 with you. But I love running into people who are not the same complexion as me, but they still treat me like a brother. That's what I love. When I see stuff like that, that makes me how can I say, that infuse my faith in thinking that, okay, maybe we still got a chance to work as a cohesive unit as both black and white people. Because when I say, because I don't want nobody, when you hear me going off in my videos, I don't want nobody thinking that I have hatred or bitterness towards white people, because I don't. There's some good white brothers. Hell, in some cases, you got some white brothers that'll treat you better than some black brothers. You got some white sisters that'll treat you better than some black sisters. If you guys get a chance, check my video out called Interracial Couples and everything, the pros and cons. There I pretty much highlighted people who date, outside of their race. And I also I told you guys about an incident that I had experienced, dating outside of my race for the first time. So, like I said, it's good and bad in everybody. Please understand that. And like I said, I pray God bless those two brothers and everything. And to me, I don't see white, and they didn't see black. They saw a human being that got good sense. I saw a human being that had good sense. And for that, you get a fist for me, brother. And please also remind yourself, when we was doing the Black Lives Matter, when they did that crazy shit down to George Floyd, that ignorant ass cops, why his ass locked away now and everything, you had a lot of white people protesting. You got a lot of white people out there that don't like the shit that go on in this country, how they treat black people. That's what I like. Us coming together. Together we stand, divided we fall. That's what I like to see. So shouts out to both of those brothers. I pray God send a big fat blessing to both of them for being very nice and treating me as a young man, and I treated as a young man and not a black man, and I treat them as a young man and not a white man. Because at the end of the day, who gives a shit? Who cares what race you are? As long as you good in here, as long as you know how to respect people, we get along just fine. And I really believe anybody with a brain would agree with that. But till next time, you guys, I appreciate you guys. I hope you learned a lot today. Like I say, I try to drop my videos from there to be educating and helping people and everything. But please understand, we got some good people out here, y'all, in all races. So don't. And also, before I let you guys go, this goes for everybody, including myself. If you're a black man and you've been done wrong by a white person, don't charge all white people with that one dumb white person's crime. If you're a black man, you've been done wrong by the policeman, by a racist cop and everything, don't say all white cops are bad, because that's not true. And like I said, all white people are not bad. Even if you had a bad experience, they called you a nigga, all that and everything, that's them. All white people and all all cops are not racist. And vice versa, to my white brothers and sisters and everything. Please understand something. Just because you had a bad experience with an ignorant ass black person and everything, don't say and think that we all are that way. Because we're not. Some of us know how to act and know how to talk, especially out in public. A lot of us are educated. And same thing with you policemen and everything. If you had a bad encounter, with a black man and everything, don't sit there and say all black men are that way. If your child got hurt or got killed or raped by a black man and everything, all black men aren't that way. And vice versa. If your child got killed by a racist white cop, don't say all cops are that way, because that's not true. Don't charge a race don't charge a race with a crime when there's only one person that done it. Charge them, not the whole race. It's Beretta 19, you guys. I keep it real, I keep it honest and everything. Take care, and please be blessed. Remember, judge my character, not my color. And same thing goes for black people. Judge white people's character, not their color. Take care.